In today's video, we are exploring Gordon Square in the heart of Cleveland, Ohio. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Living in Cleveland. I'm Patty Salciali, and I make videos about all things Northeast Ohio, Northwest Ohio, and even down south. You know the drill. If you don't want to miss any of my videos, hit the subscribe, hit the like, leave me comments. I love them. Okay, I've done a video on Gordon Square before. I've done a video on every neighborhood in Cleveland, every suburb of Cleveland, so it's time I redo them and update them. So we were in Gordon Square a week ago. My husband has several clients in Gordon Square, so he had to go visit some of them, so I went along for the ride, and I thought, hey, let's do a video on Gordon Square. It's been a while. So Gordon Square is on the west side of Cleveland, about 5 minutes from downtown Cleveland. So if you're heading west, you're gonna hit, you go over, it's off Lorraine and right? Is it Detroit? Oh my God. So if you're heading west on Detroit from downtown Cleveland, you're gonna go through Ohio City, and I've done a bunch of videos on Ohio City, love Ohio City, but if you keep going west, you are going to hit Gordon Square. And it is part of the Detroit Shoreway neighborhood. But Gordon Square specifically, it consists of about maybe 10 blocks, and there's so much going on there that it deserves its own video. So let's talk about some of the things that make Gordon Square an awesome place to not only visit, but to live. And let's start with the arts scene. It has, first of all, theaters. It has the Near West Theater. It has the Cleveland's Public Theater. It's got a movie theater, Capitol Theater. They're very independent theaters, edgy plays. They do a lot of work with children. These theaters, they have cool events. Capitol Theater is a city-owned theater. They own Capitol Theater on West 65th Street, and then they own the Apollo Theater out in Oberlin. And I just did an Oberlin video, which is crazy because Oberlin's in Lorain County, but it's a really cool hippie college town, Oberlin College. So Capitol Theater, great place to, catch. They have the, current movies. You could get yourself a cocktail, get yourself a snack, watch a movie. So great place for theater and movies. And continuing with the arts, there are so many art studios in Gordon Square. Most notably is the 78th Street Studio, and you can actually rent out space there and have an event like a wedding. But how do they do it? The first week, they do it like first Fridays, and they have all the artists they showcase their artwork. We have a good friend who has his work there. He does amazing Cleveland cool paintings of everything Cleveland, sports, the downtown, the iconic buildings, you name it. He's also an art teacher at St. Ed's, which is an all-boys Catholic school right in Lakewood. So if you just walk down Detroit, you will find all kinds of art studios, go catch a movie, catch a play, lots of things to do. And then let's move on. While you're walking around down Detroit, you're gonna notice all of the shops, really cool locally owned shops, boutiques, selling, you name it. One of my favorites is Fount, and they're a Cleveland leather purse, bag, wallet company. They're actually expanding. I know they have a Fount location out in Crocker Park in Westlake, which I just did that video a couple weeks ago. So I'm sure they have one on the east side somewhere as well. But beautiful handcrafted bags. I have one. I love it. Just the leather's so thick and buttery. There's also a bike shop. There's, you name it, little home stores, candles, vintage clothing. It's a bar, but it's a pinball bar, but all the pinball machines are for sale. So just cool places to you could spend a whole afternoon just walking in and out of all these little shops. And of course, when you're doing that, spending your day at Gordon Square, you're going to get hungry. And Gordon Square is a great place to dine, drink, and socialize. So in fact, you're going to see when the video starts, because I had to kill time, so I went to one of my favorite places is XYZ Tavern, and it's right next to a little coffee shop right on the corner of 65th and Detroit. They have really good specials. I had a piece of pizza. It's like a wood-fired pizza. I don't know, I think it was like $5, and it literally was a quarter of a whole pizza. I couldn't even finish it. I really like that place. There's Happy Dog, which is they sell really cool hot dogs, but it's a really good also place to hear live music. They do a lot of events on the weekends. There's Blue Habanero, which sells Mexican food, really upscale, awesome place. And then the owner of Blue Habanero just opened, it's called La Playa, which is more of a Spanish seafood sort of place. It's a huge venue. And I've looked at their menu. If you are a seafood connoisseur, this is the place for you. Okay, pizza. I already said I went to XYZ and got myself a piece of pizza. But the best pizza, in my opinion, in all of Cleveland is called Il Rione. And it's right on West 65th Street. And they don't open till 5 o'clock. And if you want to get a seat, it's just this teeny weeny little spot. And if you want to get a seat, you got to get there right at 5 because it's wood fired. But oh my gosh, you can get like, they have all their signature pizzas and you can mix and match. You could get like, I want half this and half that, but they have to have the same sauce. You can't do a green sauce and a red sauce on the same pizza. But it's to die for. Awesome pizza. And then if you go across the street, if you want to get your Irish on, Stone Mad is right across the street, and it is a beautiful building. I knew the owner, he passed away a few years ago. In fact, it just sold to other people, but they're keeping it all the same. The patio is gorgeous, so it's a great place to hang out in the warmer months. Every brick came from Ireland. Absolutely stunning. They have this huge fireplace. They'll get a fire going. Inside is just, it's so stunning. You just sit in the front bar, and it's just the dark wood, the chandeliers are just absolutely gorgeous. So I highly recommend checking out Stone Mad. There are so many other restaurants. I can't even begin. There's Ninja City Kitchen. There's Brew Nuts, where you can get a beer and a donut. Crazy. I've never been there. I don't know why. I've had their donuts before, but I've never been in there. There's Lux. So many kinds of different restaurants. There's an Indian place. The list goes on and on and on. So check it out to eat. It's really good food. You won't be disappointed. Okay, let's go back to art. So Gordon Square is really known for the art studios and the theater. And going on that theme, they're also known, when you walk around, you're going to see all these beautiful murals. And I tried to video as much of them as I could. So they're really vibrant and really cool looking. It just adds to the beauty of the area. So it's also really known for their murals. Really, really cool. It just, it just adds to the dynamic of the neighborhood. So let's talk about living there. It is a great place to live because obviously you can walk to all these decent places. There's a lot of new construction and a lot of rehabbing. This neighborhood has really gone through a huge revitalization project. So these homes are absolutely stunning. I've had several friends that live there or have lived there, and they've redone their houses, and they're absolutely gorgeous. I have sold and helped people purchase homes in this area, namely townhomes, and they're gorgeous. And all the townhomes have rooftop decks, which are so cool because the beauty of Gordon Square compared to like Ohio City or Tremont is you get views of downtown Cleveland and Lake Erie. And the fact that the location to Lake Erie is probably why Gordon Square is my favorite neighborhood in Cleveland. And if I could convince my husband to live in a trendy Cleveland city, it would be in Gordon Square because we're lake people. We like to ride our bikes, and there's a bike path or a walking trail from Gordon Square, and it takes you right over to Edgewater Beach, which is so cool. And Edgewater Beach is this beautiful big beach, views of downtown. They do events in the summertime. They have bands come. They have this beautiful, I've done a whole video on Edgewater Beach. They have this beautiful concession stand where you can get drinks there. They have good food. So really, really cool. I love the location to the lake from Gordon Square. So I think I've covered everything. I highly recommend if you're in the Cleveland area or you're visiting, you're looking for a place to live, or you're thinking about moving to Cleveland, check out the Gordon Square area. So the zip code you're looking at, if you want to start searching for the Gordon Square, it's 44102, and you're going to be looking around the neighborhoods of West 65th, say to about West 79th, and then to about East 50th. So those little neighborhoods, and you're going to stick as close to Detroit as possible, and that's really the Gordon Square neighborhood. So if you are looking and you're really not sure if it's in the Gordon Square area or not, this is what I do. I help people find homes. Give me a call. All my info is down below. I'm here to help. It's my passion. And hey, enjoy Gordon Square.